Alrighty, well, hello sinners. How are ya? On today's installment of the Letterboard of Truth, our quote of the day is, nice guy, actually bad. Because, as we've come to find out, if someone goes out of their way to call themselves a nice guy, they're probably not actually a nice guy. That was the most eloquent way I could deliver my message on such a small space. My Letterboard of Truth might need a Grammarly subscription, I fear. But Happy New Year, everyone. And yes, I do mean Happy New Year, because I'd like to pretend that January didn't happen. So since we're in 2002 now, you'd think that the era of nice guys would have come to an end. Come to a close, possibly. But no, nice guys are just as bold and entitled as ever. And if you need a refresher on what a nice guy is, a nice guy can be defined as, not to be confused with a nice guy, that is, a male that is nice. When used as a noun instead of an adjective, nice guy refers to people, men or women, who believe basic social expectations are currency for sex. Forget COVID-19. Large pharmacy needs to address the actual pandemic, which is men who still genuinely believe in the friend zone. Perhaps one day I'll pull a Mr. Beast and buy a remote island, name it the friend zone, and then send every self-proclaimed nice guy to live on this island. And then for once in their lives, nice guys can actually say that they are in the friend zone. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go through r/nice guys again and poke fun at some of the pathetic men who've been posted there. Also, the GoFundMe for the friend zone island will be linked in the description, but keep in mind, I only accept payments in bells, so please donate soon. Tom Nook is holding my family hostage. Before we jump back into r/nice guys, I do have a word from today's sponsor. So I will be leaving you with Ad Read Anna for the next 106 seconds, so behave, alright? Don't be too silly and goofy while I'm gone. Hi, I am wearing a different shirt, and if you say otherwise, well, I can't hear you because I'm too busy listening to music out of my new Raycon earbuds. If you couldn't tell, today's video is sponsored by Raycon. If you didn't know, I work from home full-time, and since I don't have a boss looking over my shoulder, it is very easy for me to get sidetracked throughout the day. I always listen to music to help me concentrate, and because of this, Raycon's everyday earbuds have become a staple in my workflow. Funny enough, I was actually wearing my Raycons while scripting this ad read. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. They offer 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life. If you're like me and you forget to charge your technology, this will come in handy. The everyday earbuds come with optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit to ensure comfort. And trust me when I tell you, they will not budge. And trust me, I tried. These earbuds are no joke. Raycons are comfortable, sound amazing, and are priced just right. You get quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands. I mean, why do you think that everyday earbuds have 48,000 5-star reviews? If you'd like to try Raycons out for yourself, click the link in my description or go to buyraycon.com/Annamarie to get 15% off your purchase. You can have a quality audio experience and support my channel at the same time. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to your scheduled programming. Hi, I'm back. Did you behave? Good. Now let's roast some nice guys. Right off the bat, we have a screenshot of someone's dating profile. Whenever I do these kind of videos, I thoroughly enjoy reading people's bios on dating apps because it can be a valuable insight into someone's mind, for better or worse. Our man of the hour here is looking for something casual or a long-term relationship, keeping his options open. And he's an orthodontist and small business owner at Self-Made. No disrespect, but how are you a self-made orthodontist? Like, don't you have to go to school for that? There's no one I want to mess around with my teeth more than a guy who took a Skillshare course on how to apply braces. I like spirituality/hermeticism, paranormal investigating, business, self-development, criminal psychology, occultism, documentaries/horror movies, conspiracies, outdoor survival, meditation. For me, the biggest red flag thus far is the conspiracies part of this list. What conspiracies are we referring to? Are we talking Area 51 conspiracies, or are you buying 5G repellent cream off of Etsy? Like, please clarify how deep we are at conspiracy land. Yes, I'm aware I have pictures with girls. It's cause I'm one of the few guys that understands females. Ooh. Pro tip, if you're a guy looking to date women, don't refer to said women as females. At least pretend like you respect us, you know? You should try dating someone like that for once, rather than the dumbass ugly apes on here who you only date, cause they won't exploit your insecurities as easy as a handsome, fun guy would. Wow, this dude really has his finger on the pulse of females everywhere. The last part kinda confuses me though, cause he's claiming to be one of the good guys and women should go for good guys like him. But then he's also saying that those same good guys will exploit women's insecurities. So isn't that a bad look on his end since he is one of the good guys, allegedly? Babe, those other guys don't deserve you. All they'll do is treat you like shit. Which is why you should date me, so I can treat you like shit. Moving on, according to the person from this next post, posted on Twitter from a girl who rejected a guy, he then posted this on Snapchat. I unfortunately care too much, and that scares people away. When I like someone, all I want is them. Their attention, their time, their name on my phone. But unfortunately, girls don't want that. They want a guy who doesn't give a fuck about them. They want a guy who talks to 20 girls and treats them like an option. They want to be treated like shit, and it makes no sense. Oh, really? They want to be treated like shit? Are we sure about that? Like, I'm a hard fucking lover. I'll treat somebody like a fucking princess, and they don't want that. Or you could just treat her like a human being and show basic respect. Like, yeah, it's great to make the person you like feel special, but putting them on a pedestal puts a lot of pressure and expectations on a relationship, which will probably not end well. I'm unfortunately a good dude, cause I was raised that way, and when girls find that out, they become uninterested. I'm just not a piece of shit that's gonna treat you like you're a piece of meat, so girls don't want it, lol. I'm done ranting. I'm about to become a whore, LMFAO. Not to nitpick, but how are you gonna become a whore if girls allegedly don't like you? Now, I might just be an empath, but I sense that he's not taking the rejection well. I also sense that he should back off just a little bit. Listen, you will be rejected at some point in your life, whether it's in love, career, education, friendship. Whatever the case, everyone has and will face rejection. Sure, it's natural to feel sad and disappointed afterwards. I'm not blaming the guy for being upset. The problem is that he's making it everyone else's problem. Instead of taking the L and moving on, this dude is writing entire novels on Snapchat saying, woe is me. Maybe you got rejected because you laid it on a bit too strong. Also, you're ranting on Snapchat. That was your very first mistake. The next post I have is a series of Twitter messages, and you know what the kids say. It all goes down in the DMs. Beautiful. And quite large breasts as well, if you don't mind. Sorry. Unfortunately, this guy's declaration of love fell on deaf ears, so he followed up sometime later. So, let me guess. Borderline personality disorder? So you immediately objectify a woman, saw that she didn't respond, and then accused her of having a mental disorder because she ignored your overt sexual advances. He really typed this out, looked it over, and said, yeah, this'll surely win her over. He did say sorry afterwards, so I guess it's not that bad. On the bright side, though, I have another dating profile for us to review. But this time around, let me introduce you to our man, Bungle. He's an assistant hedge fund manager. A hedge does not need a manager. It's a shrub. And there's no point in funding it either. It's not like it's gonna spend the money anyway. Ridiculous. 2021 was a bad year. COVID is a hoax. Don't even message me if you're vaxxed or have a mask in your profile picture. Fuck. I have 2 cars and a samurai sword. You heard that right. 2 cars and a sword. That's what you get when you work as hard as I have. Did he say he has 2 cars and a samurai sword? Ugh, good thing I have insurance because my basement is flooded. P.S. No vegans, no cat lovers, no depressed people. Jesus doesn't make people unhappy. You make people unhappy. Other than all that, I'm a nice guy. I guarantee you your parents will love me. I'm also ranked 30th in men's 10-pin bowling. He sounds fun. You know, he just wants a happy, COVID-denying, anti-vax, Jesus-loving dog person to bowl with him into the sunset. And, you know, we all deserve love at the end of the day. So if that sounds like you, Bungle just might be the man of your dreams. This next post is a screenshot from TikTok. My favorite app. How to lose a woman. Reply fast. Show loyalty. Care about her. Show emotions. Give anything more than minimal effort. No. You know how you actually lose a woman?
You forget to cherish her.
He's so right. Women hate men who are attentive, loyal, caring, emotionally available. Why not date a borderline incel who makes misogynistic TikToks for other borderline incels? You females are messed up because every point is valid. It's just so funny to me because men like him are attracted to women, but they don't actually like women. They don't view women as equals or as people in general. We're seen as commodities for their own sexual pleasure. He doesn't want to treat a woman with respect and decency unless he's getting something in return. So no, you didn't lose a woman because you texted her back in 2 seconds. You lost her because you're a piece of shit. I stood up for a woman that was being harassed at a bus stop and ended up getting beat up by his friends. She didn't even stick around to say thank you. Women are worthless. Women are worthless. How dare she not give you sloppy toppy while you're getting your ass beat? First of all, let's take bets on whether or not this actually happened. My personal bet is 0, but if you think otherwise, there is a second GoFundMe in the description where you can submit your bets. But this time, instead of accepting bells, I will only be accepting Kin's cash. But let's review this scenario as if it were real. This girl just got harassed by a group of men. She's scared for her life. Now she sees that this same group of men is attacking you. Yeah, of course she's gonna hightail out of there. Because how do you know these men aren't gonna turn around and assault her too? It's almost like this guy had an ulterior motive for doing the right thing. Nah, who am I kidding? Good morning. I love to spoil you and treat you like a queen, baby. I'm not interested. F you. You need mental health. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, you know what? This guy is onto something. You do need mental health. Again, it's another case of a man being attracted to women, but not actually liking women. Don't flip the switch because you didn't get what you want. She doesn't owe you her time or her energy. Anyway, we have yet another screenshot from a dating app. This time, it's a prompt from Hinge. I don't know about you, but I've seen the Hinge audios go viral on TikTok, and they always make me laugh, but I have a feeling this post will make us feel the opposite. I'm convinced that if you go out on a date with me, you'll realize how much more respectful I am to you than the last guy or the next guy. The nice guy energy is already cringe. Cringe. But I also don't like how he's writing himself off. No. Have some confidence. You are endgame material, my man. Pick your head up, king. Your fedora's falling. So this next one is pretty long, and I have no idea what subreddit this is from, but regardless, buckle in. I'm almost 28, and I can't get laid. It doesn't matter any of the that people tell you matters. Girls don't really want a guy who treats them nice and cares about feelings, even if they say they do. I have been alone all my life, and I didn't fuck in high school, I didn't fuck in college, now I'm fucking getting old, and girls still won't give me a chance because I'm ugly and they take me as a joke. First of all, 28 is not old. I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm basking in the fountain of youth at a mere 23 years old, but that's not the point. 28 is still young. I'm not taken seriously by anyone because I don't yet have the kind of dominance and aggression that I think they are looking for, particularly for casual sex. Because nice guys and simps are boring. The intellectual is not valued. They would rather date or fuck a drug dealer's son or a criminal because things will never be boring and he will push her around and put her in her place, as opposed to me, who has had less sex than most 18-year-olds. Why are you thinking about 18-year-olds having sex? I've done my fair share of busting ass and working and living in the real world, but it doesn't matter because I ain't from the streets. Now I get to enjoy watching kids a decade younger than me get it on while I work my shitty job and work out every day so I can try to make my skinny fat ass ripped and sexy and fuckable, which of course will never happen, and my life is an exercise in futility. I can't even be bothered to jerk off anymore or eat because both of these things just feel so pathetic in lieu of actual honest-to-goodness body slapping. My life is sad and pathetic, and I hate every minute of it. If you're losing your appetite because you can't get laid, you genuinely need help. Like, this is not healthy. I will never know raw desire, to be on the receiving end of it, what it feels like to have girls sexually objectify you. You wanna be objectified? I once went to the hood and talked to some black kids in middle school, and they told me that not only were their dicks bigger, they had like 100 girls. Oh my, there is no reason why you should be asking children about their genitalia. What is wrong with you? The racism and the sexualization of young black boys is disgusting. It means I'm not shit, and I either have no hope or it will take a miracle to turn myself into the kind of guy that can sleep around with young collegiate women, let alone eventually get a GF who is anything other than ugly, which is what some people have said is all I can get. Life's a bitch. Fuck life in the A. So despite the fact that he's ugly and boring and too nice and too smart, he expects every woman to worship the ground he walks on, but at the same time, he himself won't date an ugly woman, or I guess someone who doesn't meet his exact standards. Talk about the hypocrisy, man, but also, I should have brought drinks to this video. You know, you don't show up to a pity party empty-handed. If you are LGBT, you are most likely a female, and I guarantee you there is a man out there who would love to have you in his life. He would cherish you and treat you like his queen if you only gave him a chance. Really? That sounds so nice. Guess I'll never know. He'll have passion for you even when you don't have any for yourself, and he will create with you a long and lasting legacy of your own flesh and blood that will carry the heritage of your father into the future. I hope he knows that there are plenty of gay couples with biological children, but I guess that doesn't count unless you're straight. You can still have whatever fantasy or secret affair that you negotiate between your husband, but that doesn't mean it's beyond you to have that. What the I wish I was surprised at how much of an imbecile this dude is, but what do you expect from someone who's in the Jordan Peterson subreddit? They all have the IQ of a toothpick over there. Based on context clues though, I assume he's talking about lesbians, and I love how he thinks we can just work around our gayness as if it's some minor inconvenience, as if we're deciding who's taking out the trash tonight. But I guess I should deny a huge part of myself to please the fictional man who wants to make me his queen. As much fun as we're all having, we only have one last post from r/niceguys for the day, and it's a movie review for We Need to Do Something. Now, I've never seen this movie, so I only have this guy's work to go off of. Feminism. No, seriously, once again, and as always, feminism. I am so incredibly sick of seeing the father figure, the man of the house, portrayed as the weak one, the one who loses his shit under pressure, while the mother keeps everything together. Hello? Reality check, please. That is the opposite of what would happen in most cases. Says the man throwing a hissy fit over a movie. Don't care what anyone says. This is deliberate and full of bitterness by angry women writers or beta males who bow to them, like most movies nowadays. Too bad because it could have been alright. But once again, angry women had to ruin another movie. I've lost count at this point. It's been non-stop for at least a handful of years now. Men are strong and bold and handle problems that women can't, and that's just a fact. I thought men were shown as weak though, so care to explain that one? We're different in a beautiful way, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sure, men and women are different. For example, men are strong, noble, and stable, while women are weak, whiny bitches. And that's okay, because our differences make us beautiful, even when women are angry, bitter cunts. But for some reason, these femmies just can't handle that. They cringe at the thought of it, so they write these terrible movies and shows, and therein, they feel some sort of a false sense of power, an outlet, I suppose. Too bad no one with any common sense falls for it. Listen, I understand that a lot of these women writers probably need help from past traumas, but at the end of the day, seeking therapy is more than likely vastly superior to writing scripts that bash men constantly. Are you sure women are the ones that need therapy? You really said that with your whole chest, didn't you? Seek help instead of attacking the opposite gender, and hold some accountability for your own faults while you're at it. You heard it here first. Stop attacking the opposite gender and hold yourself accountable. I'm so happy we have this guy's level-headed response as an example of how to act in real life. The lack of self-awareness is astounding, isn't it? So that's all I got for you today. If you would like me to roast nice guys for a third time, let me know down below. Or if you would like a follow-up to my Nice Girls video, let me know in the comments as well. Or if you'd like to see me talk about anything in particular going forward, I have a Google form linked in the description where you can submit your video ideas. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you liked it, please give it a tiny, tiny thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you again to Raycon for supporting my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!